Good morning.
Good morning.
It's still not showing for me.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, now it is.
Now you got it.
Now I got it. It's a learning curve.
Mm-hmm. Mine still don't say it.
I didn't mean to do that. It just automatically clicked to the next video.
Oh. Mm. This is sitting like this is uncomfortable.
I can believe
I
it.
have a couple people behind me. But anyway,
Got a whole crew back there.
yeah. Welcome to the Love Brew podcast. Or yeah, that's what I say.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know.
You don't be listening.
I'm having a brain fart right now.
Good morning, cousin.
I'm trying to figure out why my mic keep tipping.
I don't know,
I
man.
think we have each other's mics.
Somebody kept messing with my stuff.
We have each other's mics too, because this one's definitely supposed to be turned the other way.
Oh, okay. Anyway, welcome to the Love Brew podcast. I'm your host, Tommy T,
I'm Artika.
and she's Artika. And today, it's Saturday. Another week in the books. A lot of things happen. Lily's behind me on
So is
my shoulder.
Quad.
It looks good right here. Look, Lily, say cheese. But anyway, um, yeah, it's been a week to say the least.
Yep. I
Um,
don't remember much of it.
you know, that's what happens I feel like as a parent,
Hmm.
it's almost like things happen and then you have to immediately, you see it, you have to immediately go to like the next play or the next day or whatever,
Hmm.
as a parent. But, or even as an adult, you have to do that.
No, absolutely. Um,
So,
it's like nothing like significant has happened this week. So it's not like, oh, I'm just zoned out because of XYZ. It's
yeah,
just like this has just been like a regular average week.
yeah,
I've only had one thing that I've put a lot of energy into,
yeah,
and that was Lily School.
right.
So I joined the PTA board for Lily School this school
Good
year.
afternoon. Good morning, JG.
Good morning. I can't see.
Oh,
Um,
where's the other computer?
Lily is gorgeous with that smile. She is a cutie pie. And good morning.
Some
Is
of,
that Cher?
yeah,
Good
some of
morning,
my
Cher.
best work.
Some of your best work. Okay.
Yeah.
So I joined the PTA at Lily School, and so we have
Can
had
y'all go in your room and play that?
a couple of meetings this week, or we had one
Yeah.
meeting and a couple of like idea exchange sessions. So it's definitely been a week with them. What did you do?
I stepped on that.
Oh,
Why?
oh, it knocked one of the. No, it didn't. Um,
Trying to get them to move.
Tommy's kids are completely ignoring him. Quad just said, "What'd you say, Lily?"
Take them with you.
um, but yeah, outside of the PTA and all of that stuff, it's really been a quiet week. I've just worked. Took Lily to a couple. Well, Lily and Quad did a couple of extra swim lessons because
Huh?
Lily
Okay.
got tokens galore from being on vacation, makeup tokens, and I know we're not gonna exhaust them all before school starts. So there's that.
I can finally sit back.
Now that they're gone.
I'm gonna control that with my feet. This mine?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have coffee.
oh, okay.
I have tea.
Um,
I have a spot of tea.
yeah. So I think that's pretty cool, man. You and the PTA,
Do you?
John. Yeah.
Why do you think that's so cool?
Um, it's, I just like I don't know, man. Just the realization that we're real adults. Like as a kid, man, like adulting seemed cool,
They
and
could they could stay up late.
right, they can do
Now
everything.
I'd
They
be like,
watch what they
no,
want
I just
to.
want to go to sleep.
They got money, you know. Needless to say, we didn't know that
Oh,
they was
the money part is so hilarious this week because Lily has been coming into our room at random times. She actually got mad at me Thursday while you was at work because she said you was taking too long to get home for her
Yeah.
to ask you a question.
Yeah.
The question was, do you have some money so she can order Dairy Queen?
Right. Like that's a difference in today. Like we would never think to be like, let me order some Dairy Queen. Like I
But
thought about this. Huh.
glad to see, great to see Quad as well. It's been a minute since I watched, and glad to see your family thriving. Bless our Tika for joining the PCA.
Right.
It's a labor of love.
Yeah.
Anything for my babies.
Right.
Oh, it's just baby at this point, but I think I'll still continue to be involved at the school in some capacity while Quad is there. But there's, I say there, even though he's not attending yet. The school is so parental involvement focused. We have a lot of volunteer hours that we have to do as parents. So I'm just like trying to figure out a way to make them enjoyable
Mm-hmm.
and not just volunteering.
Yeah. I
Because
think it's cool.
at this point, going to a lot of things for your kids is not fun.
Dang.
No, I mean, think about it though. Like, do you be wanting to get drugged to kids' birthday parties
Nah, I don't like.
and stuff
I
like
don't like.
that?
I don't have a lot of fun with those.
That's what I'm saying. Like, those things are not inherently fun, but it's the adults that are there.
I can't seem to move that focus box. So
Okay. Um,
if y'all see me looking down, that's why.
like going to things where the adults in the room are not uh people that you like. If you can build community amongst the adults, it
Yeah.
makes it easier for you to go to things
Yeah.
because you know, oh, I'm gonna see so and such when I go
Yeah.
because they're going to be there.
Yeah.
I can't see that PTA. Do you have much
Where's the
power
other
in terms
computer?
of school does and doesn't implement? Events, yes. Upstairs, I think. Events, yes, we do have the things. The principal, of course, has the final say, but I pitched a plethora of events, both fun, academic, and fundraising. And I got the okay on every event that I pitched or every idea that I pitched, with the exception of one had to be modified. And the modification doesn't change what I agreed to or what I said I wanted to do. So since the modification doesn't like really have high impact, think of it like you said you wanted to sell, for lack of better words, because this is
More than
not
a
what
high
we're
five.
selling at all, but like say you want to sell chips, cookies, and sodas. And she was like, cut the sodas, but everything else is good. You just say okay and you move on because you got to win there. Um, the PTA looks just like the school. I'll say that. It's not. It's it follows the makeup of the school directly. There is no variation from like race and all that. But there are only moms on the PTA. We did have a grandma that volunteered to head up a committee for us, but she's not on the board. But their school also has 100% PTA joining. The problem is everybody don't participate when they join,
Yeah.
but everybody joins the PTA. I didn't think I was gonna be talking about the PTA this
Yeah.
long.
I didn't think you was gonna be talking about it that long either. I put my mic right here
Oh, okay.
just in case.
Tommy is doing a lot this morning, and I'm trying to pull up the chat so I can see it because I can't see to the screen that he has us on. Oh no, I
You
got
say
too
what?
many windows open, and my computer is trying to force quit applications, including the browser that I'm using.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna close a lot of these tabs and maybe it'll use less memory. I'm a habitual tab opener person.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
understand that, man. That thing bothers me.
I get it. I'm not saying you have to understand it. I'm just saying I get it.
Yeah.
Um, what else happened this week?
I don't know. Um, Lily moved up in swim class.
Lily moved up in swim class. She did, and Quad did too.
Yeah.
Um, Quad moved up because of age. Lily moved up because of skill set. Trump is over here telling us our country is a mess. I wish he would go away from us and y'all with this.
Who was that?
47, 45, 47. Deshauna said 8 tabs at a minimum for me is how I stay organized. I mean, absolutely. So the reason that I had so many tabs open is because one, I was watching I was watching a TV show in a tab. I don't know why I didn't just open it on on my TV, but I was watching Sisters on my computer. And then I started working on my PowerPoint presentation for the PTA. So then I had Chat GPT open because I needed it to rephrase a couple of points that I made because I didn't like the way that they sounded. Um, then of course I had to go back because I was like sharing images from the previous school years, and I had to open up tabs to find all those flyers to save them to upload. I was, and then I had like 5 YouTube tabs open because I mean, why not? That's just how my life goes.
It
The UK don't
bothers
want him here.
it bothers me so bad.
I absolutely agree. Like, there's a lot of us also here that did not want him here, and I'll just leave that at that. I do want to come over to the UK. I need to figure out a new job. Gotta figure out some income so that we can get on a plane to go somewhere else fun. The
Oh,
kids do have passports now, so I'm absolutely planning things for us to do. Um,
what, man?
they got their first time utilizing their passports on the
What's
books
not
for
working?
this year, but going to try to figure out where we can go next year. And then I have a couple of ideas for 2027. I just got to figure out if they're all actually going to happen because things get expensive as a family of 4. And then Tammy has been trying to plan a big Greece trip, and that is coming out to be a masterpiece of minimalism.
Hmm.
But anywho, Tammy, can you come sit down?
Yeah, I am in a second.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and jump into the first thing.
Yeah.
We'll uh we'll start with, you listed that Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne died. I ain't have anything to say about either one of them.
Yeah.
Yes, Deshauna, that is for 2027. I'm working on it now.
What's that?
The cruise.
Oh.
Got a name for it, got a whole idea. My only problem right now is my kids have to go, so I'm trying to plan it during a school break that the rest of the world doesn't have. And I'm just waiting on them to release the dates for it so that I can put it on that particular week if possible, because I'm trying not to do a summer situation. I have seen the Poop Cruise documentary, and for that, I will not be on Carnival. Carnival actually had an issue this weekend.
Okay, man.
I think it was this weekend. where like water was just like running out of the rushing out of the ceiling on one of the floors. So our first cruise was Carnival. I'm not gonna hate on the time that I had on a Carnival cruise because it wasn't a bad time, but Carnival has been getting a lot of bad publicity, and yeah, not doing that. But
Man, you do it.
definitely got an idea for the cruise, presented it to a couple of moving like parts, like people that I want to be involved. They giving me a green light, so now we're just in the picking a date, figuring it all out. I got engaged on the poop cruise ship. Well, after the fiasco, I can say we had no clue though. Yeah, their rebrand was like changing the name of the ship. Smart idea. Um, it absolutely had to have a dry dock after that. And I wonder what they did for the people that were supposed to be sailing, because every time a cruise has a debarkation, typically the same day there's an embarkation. Like they're flipping those rooms fast. That's why they like give you your luggage the night before. Like if you gonna wear it, you need to take it out of the bag, have your stuff outside the door because we are ready to go. But it was people trying to get on this ship. They were saying that there was issues the sailing right before the poop cruise, and I'm I'm sure that those people were happy to be in the number of people not on that ship. But Deshauna, at least you had quad. No, I'm not helping you. No,
This, this dude
go
here.
ask Lily.
Hey, hey, go ahead, man. Okay, come on,
At least you didn't know that it was the poop cruise
come on,
ship when you got engaged, and now you got a whole husband.
come on, man.
And I'm slightly jealous of your purple heat press. I just want you to know that. I saw that online and I was like, look at Deshauna. She got a fancy press. Which this year I'm actually about to have to do a little bit more crafting than I have in past years. So that's fun because I've already volunteered to do something for the fifth grade class on the PTA, and I'm going to be using my heat press instead of outsourcing for it. But Tommy posted that Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne died. I honestly have nothing to say about either one of their deaths. Don't listen to Ozzy's music. Did not watch Ozzy's show. I did read that Ozzy came to Memphis, which if y'all know that's where I grew up. Back in 19, I think it was like 84, did a concert and then they caught him on the highway naked and high, and he ended up getting arrested for I think like public indecency or something like that. So that's the only thing I got for Ozzy, and haven't seen it for Hook since he hit the hard ER.
What you say? What we talking about? Oh,
Hook
oh my
and
God.
Ozzy being dead.
What's up, man?
Um,
Just put it down, then. Just put it
yeah,
down.
so that's all I got for them. But in other news, Malcolm Jamal Warner also passed away. It was by drowning. He got caught in a riptide current,
Fixed it.
I think is what they said.
Yeah.
Um, when he was on vacation in Costa Rica. Really, really sad. I know this also going to be a very traumatic experience for his daughter. And I say that because she was with him during that. Like they went out for a morning swim together and it got him.
Yeah. Quad is getting on my nerves this morning
I
with his whining and everything. He's sitting up there stomping, and Lily's gonna hit him in a second because Lily has started to hit him. She's gonna go completely off on him
she's already
and
yelling at him.
put him out. Um, it's starting.
She put him out and closed her door.
No,
But
she.
yes, Malcolm's death did hit really hard
I'll
because
be back.
he's always been a person who you heard people have nothing but kind words for. And so when there's so much kindness and talent and um all those things surrounding a person, you really are like devastated by their loss. Like he will of course always be Theo Huxtable to us, but he has actually had a pretty good career outside of the Cosby Show. So yeah, Malcolm Jamal Warner's death was just like it felt unreal when I saw it. And I was actually at the ENT with Lily, and we were sitting in the lobby waiting to be seen by the doctor. And I saw it on my phone at the same time. One of the girls that worked at the doctor's office came and told another girl, and she was like, "I know who he is, but I don't know why I know who he is." And so one of the guys was like, "How old are you?" And she was like 28. He was like, "The Cosby Show was before your time." And she was like, "But he was on something else big. What else was he on?" And she was trying to figure it out. And then she called him another like actor from the 90s. Like she screamed out that character. And everybody was like, "Absolutely not. That's not him." And I was like, it's crazy because
What?
I'm 10 years older than her. And I'm like, vividly remember the Cosby Show. Like,
No.
for a long
You saw.
time, it was one of my like feel good.
Yeah.
I don't want to say feel good, but like mindless TV watching shows. I still do that with A Different World. Um, yeah, I think I don't remember if it was TMZ or if it was like People that I saw it on first, but I definitely saw it at the exact same time that the young lady in the doctor's office saw it. And it took a lot out of me to get out of to not be in their conversation, to tell her where she was wrong with the actors that
What you
she was.
talking
Don't worry about it, because I'm not gonna mess
about?
with you. I'm not about to rehash this whole thing with you. Um, and JG Views, you said so glad you're teaching the kids how to swim and about water safety. Absolutely, and like death by drowning, them knowing how to swim in a pool won't help in the ocean, but it's definitely a situation where we're at least trying to make pool safety a thing. And then as they get older and they grow and they learn, they'll learn more about being out in the ocean.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people that don't know how to swim and aren't safe. And like
Hmm.
for them, the whole purpose of them going to swim class and learning truly how to swim like proficiently is because their birthdays are in the summertime. So it's the easiest thing for them to be like, "Hey, I want a pool party." Well, you can't have a pool party if you don't know how to swim. Is in my eyes.
Hmm.
And because if somebody jumps in the pool, you have to be able to. I feel like when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna have a pool party or I'm gonna have a cookout or something like that," people that come to your place, your event, you're slightly responsible. It's your event.
You don't
And
want it to be tainted
right, and
because
so
something happened because you didn't know
right,
XYZ.
right, and so for them, if they asked to have a pool party, I would feel more comfortable with knowing that they know how to swim, that they know the safety procedures, and if they ever had to jump in and help somebody, I feel confident that they could.
Hmm.
Because my idea or thoughts in my head, they would be 13, 14, 15 years old asking for a pool party.
Hmm.
You know, um,
I don't know with our kids.
yeah, you'd never
The
know.
rate that Lily's at, she gonna be 13. So I was like, can we go to Paris?
Still with no concept of money.
I saw I saw this country, and they had a
Man.
really unique waterfall, and I think I want to go
I just
visit.
want to take a picture. I want to do a video.
Like that's the kind of questions that she asks.
I think it's cool though, man. I really like the progression that they're making. And I know we were talking about Theo. Malcolm
Malcolm Jamal
Jamal
Warner.
Warner, but he was always Theo to me.
Hmm.
That's crazy too. Like he couldn't get out of that, in my eyes.
It happens a lot because, like, um, person that comes to mind is Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
Tracy Ellis Ross has had a lot of significant roles, and like she actually like played Malcolm Jamal Warner's wife on Read Between the Lines. She said that was her first TV husband.
Hmm.
The crazy thing is that for me, she's never not gonna be Joan Clayton.
Yeah. For me, she'll always be Tracy Ellis Ross. Yes.
Lily, just use them. You're not opening the purple toothbrush.
Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on with y'all little cousins today, but they are on my last nerve. Like, how do you get on the nerve? Who's the first person to say, "Man, y'all getting on my nerves"?
I'm sure it was a black mama.
It had to be right.
I'm sure it was.
They getting the last one too. How you know it's the last one?
Because I'm 2 seconds from exploding. That's what they said.
You getting on my last nerve.
And before we finish up with Malcolm Jamal Warner, there was a post that Karen
Oh, Malcolm and Eddie.
Melina
Who did that?
White made.
Who?
Karen Melina White, she played Charmaine
Oh.
on A Different World. She and Malcolm Jamal Warner
Didn't she
dated.
play on the Cosby Show too?
Yes, she played Charmaine.
I thought so.
Yes.
No, you was like she played Charmaine on A Different World.
You act like they're not spinoffs of each other.
They are, but anyway, go ahead.
She
Go ahead.
rose to fame
Read
as
what she said
Charmaine
so I
on A
can tell
Different
you
World.
how she got
So
that
she
man
made
wife
a
messed up.
post of with a picture of her and Malcolm Jamal Warner and posted, "What a profound karmic relationship, my friend. Thank you. Until we meet again, love you always and always. My deepest condolences to Pam Warner, his wife, and his daughter." Pam is his mom. So I saw that post and I saw a lot of people being upset that she made that particular post saying that she loved him always and always, knowing that he was married at his time of death. And they were like, that felt disrespectful to his wife.
Hmm.
And I sent Tommy a message with this in it and was like, let's talk about it. And we never talked about it. So saving it for today. What's your
Oh.
thoughts?
I don't think it's messed up. Look, let me single myself out. I don't think it's messed up. This
Mhm.
is why. Um, she, but like it really depends on how their friendship was after they dated,
Mhm.
like in up until when he passed
Mhm.
or was drowned or whatnot.
Mhm.
And so because we don't know it, I'm gonna assume that they were good. Like I ain't gonna assume that they
High
had
Vibe says they were together for 8 years.
yeah.
He had some long
Yeah,
relationships
that's
because he
okay.
was with Regina King for like 4 years.
How old was this man?
54.
Oh,
And he was also dating the actress that played Myra on Family Matters until she died.
yeah.
Like he's had
Like that's the thing though. It's
a lot of big public.
yeah,
I don't want to say public because he was never out here in the streets talking about who he was in relationships with.
yeah,
But he had a lot of big public figure
yeah.
relationships.
I don't feel anything is wrong.
Michelle Thomas, that's her name.
Okay, I don't feel like anything is wrong with what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's really how his wife takes it. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you, but I would feel like ain't nothing she can do about it.
I I agree. My thoughts are my husband died and his ex-girlfriend from 30 years ago was like, I love you. I would be like, girl, you can go get him.
Right.
There's no point in being upset with her or angry with her. Now, if she had gone and it had been like a salacious post,
Yeah, yeah,
I would have been as the wife would have felt away then, but just to be like, I have love for a person that I was in a past relationship with that I've worked with before, and they die.
I think it was a truly compassionate uh friendship type love. Like I tell my friends I love them,
Hmm.
you know.
Do you tell your ex girlfriends you love them?
No, I don't really talk to them.
Exactly. That's what they're getting
But I'm looking at them or Charmaine and Theo.
at. Hmm.
I'm not looking at it from
Karen and
yeah.
Malcolm.
I'm not looking at it from a standpoint of ex boyfriend and ex girlfriend. They're colleagues. They're
Hmm.
friends. They're colleagues, and because of that, I look at it as being okay. Now, if it was an ex girlfriend from 10 years ago before he got married, and that's it, you know, then you can get you can bring up this argument.
Hmm.
But to say that you love a person and you work with this person, you friends with this person, you dated this person, um that's okay.
Ex girlfriends can mourn on social media. Pass arounds and side pieces gotta stay quiet. Rich homie Quan, rest in peace. Who he did have the sides
Did he?
coming out the woodworks. He did.
Malcolm? Oh,
No,
Rich
Rich
Homie
homie
Quan.
Quan. There was a lady at, and this is like, I meant to ask her about it, but we take Lily to Home Depot every month for the kids workshop, and one of the Home Depot workers wears Rich Homie Quan earrings. Like she has the earrings are about this long, and they have a picture
She does.
of him
Or
on
she
them.
did.
And I wanted to ask her, like, did you know Quan, or were you just
A
a
real big
fan?
fan.
But never asked. I don't know why I didn't ask. I should have asked, but I didn't. So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. And speaking of people that had relationships and are now no longer together, Shannon Sharp settled the 50 million dollar lawsuit that was against him.
What was remind me of what that lawsuit was about again?
Remember the girl who had the recording saying that he was gonna choke her and all that
Oh,
stuff?
okay,
The
okay.
OnlyFans girl.
Yeah.
She
What's up?
she had a $50 million lawsuit against him.
With what?
Apparently, it went into mediation.
With what? Don't worry about it. Go back to your room.
I've never seen somebody find
I
complaints
don't. Go ahead.
the
Go
way
ahead.
that this child is finding them right
I
now.
don't
She said
know.
that she can't brush her teeth because she don't know which toothpaste to use.
Toothbrush.
Toothbrush.
Now
This is all because when she
she
went to
want to
the
use the
dentist,
new one.
yeah, she went to the dentist. They gave her a new toothbrush, but we had literally just changed out her toothbrush.
Yeah. Why
She
don't
has
you?
two
Okay.
brand new open toothbrushes
Okay.
in her
I'll fix it.
bathroom. Okay. Um. Yeah. So he settled the lawsuit. We don't know what the amount was for the settle, but old girl quit OnlyFans.
She did.
So it was a hefty piece of
It was enough
change.
for her to quit.
Now the
You
question
think
was,
that was a setup?
it was a scheme,
Yeah. From the jump,
perhaps
and he old enough to fall for it.
stupid enough.
Stupid
I don't
enough.
think it has anything to do with age.
I think some of it does. Cause I feel like younger athletes or more athletes that's in their prime, right,
Mhm.
will be more alert or aware of those type things happening to them. Because I like it for all intents and purposes, it looks like a scheme on the sense of she happened to record all these conversations that he had with her. The lawsuit came out. He didn't have a way out of it. He can't say he didn't say this because we
That's
here.
AI.
Right. He didn't have any way out of it. Um and then it's like you look at the age range. I don't care what people say. We was talking about this at work that women look for security. That's why they have older men, and men look for reproduction.
Hmm.
That's why they tend to cater to or look for
But what
older.
happens when the older man doesn't want any more kids?
I don't know. They still want sex.
I'm gonna say I don't think it's about reproduction. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think it's like it as a younger athlete in their prime have more to lose. Um, he's more aware of schemes. I feel like it was a scheme and it worked.
So the thing is, the reason that I say it's stupidity and not age is because with age should come wisdom. But you
Yeah,
can be an old fool.
yeah,
And
right. It should come with wisdom because you've been through it before. But why is he falling like what is he doing? Somebody told him, man, he need to get him a who's that that told him that he need to find him an old chick.
Monique.
Was it Monique?
Hmm.
He should have listened.
Um, I'm sure Monique was done sent him a text message and said, "Baby, I love you," but you knew that was the
Right,
wrong one to be with.
right. Like, bro, like if you like, it's signs. I'm responding to what Hubert was saying. It's signs that
Shannon, slow, slow.
it's signs that tell you, hey, nah, this ain't it.
Hmm.
Like when, especially when it comes, I feel like when it comes to something for you to lose, just being all willy nilly because you got a cute face, slim body, and all this stuff. Um, what's that say?
Tommy said, "I'll fix it." Men are known to go straight into fixing mode. This is a prime example. Removing one of those toothbrushes.
Man,
The thing
look,
is,
it's three, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw one away,
the thing
and
is
I'm
one of them is technically her travel toothbrush.
yeah, that one's going in the trash. The new one is going in my room, and she only has one. That is the fix. I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, why is there three toothbrushes in there
The
anyway?
third one shouldn't be open
Like, why is it in there?
because it's a toothbrush. Where do you put it if you?
And if you're not using it, you put it up.
That was
Where are your
up.
toothbrush heads?
I said put it up. I gave her the bag that the dentist gave her and said, "Go put this up in your bathroom."
And you know where she put it?
What?
Where did she put it?
I guess in the container.
In
I
the
didn't know it was
container.
open.
Oh my! It's not open. It's
Right.
in the
So
plastic
it
in the
should
container.
it shouldn't be a
That's not up to a 5-year-old.
okay.
It
Anyways,
shouldn't be up to a human.
an old woman who may scream divorce and also wants to check all men pay.
Not all men.
I don't think it's a all. I think it could be some. Several.
Cause didn't Holly Mary J. Blige had to pay.
Mary J. Blige did have to pay.
Holly Berry too, I think.
Did you say Holly Mary J. Blige?
I was about to. Holly, Mary J. Blige.
Oh, you was putting them. You
Yeah.
was commas.
Nah, but yeah.
Okay.
But I think for all people, man, you have to be conscious of certain things, and I feel like Shannon Sharp in this situation wasn't conscious of what's happening
Mhm.
because she was baiting him in the conversation.
Mhm.
So you say you gonna hit me? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. You keep doing this, and all this stuff, and I'm like, she's baiting you. Stop.
I just don't. I didn't understand the premise of the relationship, and it wasn't Michelle.
Yeah, I don't know who Michelle is.
It don't matter either.
Excuse Michelle.
It don't matter.
That's my one joke.
It's just a lot. It's really just a lot. I think that though saying that you're gonna pay via marriage, divorce, cash, child support, or a lawsuit, that's pending the relationship. Because one of the things about men with money, whether it's long money or not, they lead with it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you lead with money, what else should I expect from you?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just hate the thought of you look at like marriages and divorces as a dollar sign.
Mhm.
When in reality, man, the ending of a relationship that's to you have other obstacles that you have to go through. There's other things that you have to truly worry about. Um,
Oh, Rhonda, I agree. Like, I feel very sorry for Wendy and everything that she went through with him. Um, just because, like, Wendy was at the height of her career and could have done so many additional things. Like, she was moving into like producing
mm,
movies and things of that nature. And the bottle was her downfall.
mm,
And apparently Kevin was keeping her either off of it or keeping it hidden
yeah,
really well. And when he was no longer around for that
yeah.
at
It's
all.
it all goes down.
I don't know Shannon in particular lived with Money Hubert, but I have been told more than once I can take care of you by a man that didn't have Shannon Sharp's money. A lot of men lead with money.
Who
Like,
told you that?
does it matter?
Like as you being married?
No.
Oh,
Um,
shit, you gotta take care of all of us.
but when you look at it from the standpoint of um like a whole, people lead with what they think is gonna get you.
Mm-hmm.
Like girls that lead with sex appeal are like, that's what he
Mm-hmm.
want sex.
Yeah.
Um, you leading with money. That's what she wants, somebody to take care of her or to buy bags, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's just it's pushed out forefront
Yeah.
because a lot of these high earning men would not get the women that they have without being high earning. It's because the money is there and it's being led with.
Yeah. Well, it's the game of chase.
Mm-hmm.
Money does put you in a different bracket of human beings to hang around. Um, I don't know why it would be um
Close your
outside of
door.
outside of youth and the and the
Close your door.
and the look of a person. I don't understand why a 50 something year old would want to date a 20 something year old. You don't have anything to offer. Like
Her body
right,
and the controlling portion of it.
right. Like outside of that, I can get you with the money. Like the thing
And
about it is like we understand that Shannon Sharp is a multimillionaire, and it was proven because he paid a $50 million. Was it 50 million
he
that he paid
didn't
out?
he didn't pay $50 million. It was settled.
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't have to settle for the amount of the
But
lawsuit. We
okay,
just come to an
we're thinking
agreement.
thinking of it from a man who don't have $50 million, right?
Hmm.
If somebody said I'm gonna sue you for $50 million, I'm gonna be like, I would want to get that out of me too.
The thing with that is when you look at
You trying to squeeze juice out of a grape?
this situation, there can always be fools on both sides.
Yeah.
And I say that because let's look at back at the Diddy situation with Jane, which I wish we could call her by her real name since we obviously know who this
Yeah.
person is. Um, she was with Diddy for the access and the money,
Yeah.
but she could have been a higher earner on her own
Oh yeah.
than what she was getting from him.
Yeah.
He was paying $100,000 a year for um her to have somewhere to live.
Yeah.
There was no stipend.
You just this is where you
It was
live.
just I could go where you go.
Yeah.
But if you're not going or you're going with some other girl, then I can't go.
I can't go. I just gotta be here.
And she was saying that I believe she said in her deposition that she was at one point earning like $30,000 a month.
Yeah.
So baby, you had the potential to earn more than what you did being with him. That's how I look at Portia Williams.
Oh yeah.
Portia has, to me, this is what I see, has been sent out to chase money so much that she doesn't realize that standing on her own 2 feet, she has everything that these men could give her financially,
Mhm.
but she's chasing the money.
Yeah.
and it just doesn't make sense.
Hmm. I don't know, man. I feel bad for the way men, boys and girls have to grow up thinking when it comes to the athletes, the entertainers, anybody that goes viral, anything like anybody that comes into a clump of money. 'Cause I was thinking about it. Uh, I remember there was a time where um, sex didn't sell, like it was still provocative, you know. But it's like
Gets the
it's
people going.
right. It's just the normal thing now.
Mhm.
You know, like I was watching, like I was on TikTok one time, and of course, like I'm a man still. I got two eyes. I like to look at it.
Okay.
I get it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a video where her whole like thing is making a butt clap.
Making her butt clap.
Right. The weirdest thing. I'm like, why is that such a thing? And then I look at how many like followers or whatever you call it, how many she got, and
Mhm.
then I'm sitting there like, dang. There's a time in life that in my day, this would make me feel old.
Not
In my
in
in
my
my
day.
day, that those things were like not.
10:30.
What's that? 10:30.
That's the time. We got to be there.
What are you talking about?
Oh
Swim
dear
school?
God. Yes.
Oh, okay. Like you just said 10:30 out of the blue. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I wasn't talking to you. I was saying it out
You
loud.
pointed to me.
Said 10:30.
Okay, whatever. But it's like, you look at it and you're like, why? Like how do we get here and where are we going? You know what I'm saying? With the kids having to figure that all out.
Mhm.
And what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. Because I mean, like I look at it and I'm like, man, if my daughter made a channel and she just sitting up here making a butt clap, that would make me feel away. But then I'd be like, well, she's making a living doing it, and I'm like, how do you support their dreams? Because I mean, that's a
Is
real
that
dream,
her dream though? Is it her dream or is it
man.
a way to make money?
That's a,
Because those are two different things.
man, most of the time, people's dreams are associated with money. I need to make this amount of money to be out of whatever situation I'm in. And if it's getting you out of the situation that you're in, can you truly hate on it? And that's why I'm torn with this whole situation with Shannon Sharp because I'm like, if he's dumb enough to allow that to happen to himself, like put himself in a situation where he feels like he can treat her like how he wants to, get baited the way he wants. If he eats the bait,
Mhm.
that's his fault
Mhm.
because she did what she was going to do or plan to do. I think it was planned. Like, all right, only thing I got to do is show him a little something.
Mhm. So in this situation, one of the first things, because even if this woman was out to get him, why are you telling people you gonna choke them? Why are you choking people?
Right.
Like
Why,
there's levels
right. Why do you
to
feel like
to
you
the
have to
to the wrong on Shannon's side.
right. Why do you feel like you have to be in a position because you have the power over her, which the money is the power. You
If
have
you will, if she allows it
she
to be the power.
allows it. Come on,
But
man.
I'm not talking about her, like in particular. Her, yes, she has allowed it,
Yeah.
but another woman does not have to allow the money to be the power over
Cause
her.
you know something, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't care if he was dating this woman, that woman, this woman, and that woman. As long as she was getting something from it.
We saw that with Diddy.
So I would did it.
Diddy had a harem of women,
Mm-hmm.
and they all seemed seemingly cool about it.
Yeah. What else you got on here? I want to talk about this 85 South and Rick Ross thing.
Go ahead.
So 85 South had Rick Ross on their podcast a few years ago, maybe
I'm just
a
trying to
year or
figure out why
two
did
ago.
this resurface like all of a sudden.
They were asked about it on Rory and Mal podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Those are guys that used to podcast with Joe Budden um, back in like a few years ago. Now Joe Budden has his on, and Rory and Mal has their on. But the 85 South brand has been built a lot. Now the issue or the talking piece comes from I just see you clapping cheeks and make me laugh.
Oh, I laughed at Umar needs to just go get a job and some benefits.
Who's Umar?
Dr.
Oh,
Umar.
where he come from?
An example.
Oh,
A person that don't want to leave their house and get a job.
yeah,
Dr. Umar.
yeah.
She's saying he
I got
needs
you.
to just go get a job with some benefits.
I got you.
Okay.
What was I finna say? What was I saying? Oh,
I don't know.
Rick Ross when the
Ugh.
85 South show had him on the podcast. He said, "I gotta go." I was watching this too. He said, "I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back,"
Mm-hmm.
and he left.
Mm-hmm.
And they sat there for like 10, 15 minutes, like, "What's up with him?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, where is he? They
Mm-hmm.
start asking people around, and somebody finally told him he left.
Mm-hmm.
Rory and Mile asked them about it. Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, and
Chico.
Chico B asked them about it. Carlos Miller and Chico was like, it's cool. It is what it is. It's whatever. DC Young Fly was like, nah, that rubbed me the wrong way. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel him because it's like he understands that you're busy, but you agreed to do their show.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were still building, like they were in the stage of building.
They was absolutely work.
No, I mean, like they're still building now. They're trying to, get better and better and better.
No,
But
I feel like they're pretty established, and I feel like they were established then as
they
well.
wasn't established. Okay, let's say they were established then too. So
Having Rick Ross on the show
helps.
did not change the trajectory of their show
Having Rick Ross on
because
the
he
show.
didn't do anything.
No, I'm saying right. Having Rick Ross on their show helped bring more viewers in because Rick Ross they were just getting some of the bigger stars to come on their show at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and Rick Ross is like he's one of the bigger stars. So he comes on the show, doesn't stay for the whole show, just like 10, 15 minutes into the show he leaves. And they're asked about it. DC says it was messed up because he did a podcast, stayed the whole time. He was like, we wasn't gonna ask messed up stuff like were you a security officer or correctional officer
I don't understand why that's messed up.
in it's one of those things where you're like, how you a correctional officer, but you saying you doing all these illegal
Was
things.
that not your job? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Is
right.
is it messed up for
But
people
it's one
to
of those
tell their truth?
it's one of those things he really didn't talk about. It's one of those things where caught you type of things. It's kind of like when Pusha T said something about Drake's son, like, "Hey, you got a son and you out here hiding your son," and then Drake came out and was like, "Yeah, I got a son." Same situation
Mm-hmm.
for Rick Ross because he loses the street cred, he loses money because it's a street
Money?
it's a street thing. And so
Illegal money.
okay, so anyway, so he was like, "We ain't gonna bring up that. We ain't gonna bring up nothing that's gonna, cause some type of rift in your career or whatnot." But then he goes on this white podcast, and that's one of the main questions they ask, and he stayed for the whole interview, and he's like, "How messy?" And then DC was start bringing it back to like a black thing, we support you, you not supporting us, type of thing, and how you do us like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross responds in a way that you would think a immature person would. He responds with like, "Man, I ain't even know that bothered you like that. I ain't even know this. I ain't know that. I ain't know the optics. I ain't know it was that serious. Y'all didn't even have no food for me." And all this and all. It was like, for me, it was like, you could have responded. Either you call them and say, "Hey, put me back on the show. I'm going to give you 4 hours. I'm going to sit there, talk about whatever, and you keep that private." Or you get on here and apologize to them. Like, "Yo, my bad, man." But the
It,
way he approached it, I didn't like that. And then DC came back and was like, "Hey, we cool. I ain't coming to you," because he was like, DC will be at my pool party and stuff like that. He
he was
started,
like, I'm not going to be there.
"I'm not gonna be at your pool party, but y'all go to his pool party, show support." Like I feel like DC was very mature in that situation, and it's like, dang, man.
it doesn't make sense to me. Like going back to the correctional officer thing, bro. You was a correctional officer. Let's call a thing a thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing to hide. Everybody knows. It's not stopping a bag.
Yeah.
Like, move on. But I did think it was really weird that he would be like, I'm going to the bathroom, and then he just leave,
Yeah.
not saying anything. But it also is a credit that they continued that full episode without him being there.
Yeah. They did.
And with the exception of Rick Ross was here 1 second and then he wasn't, nothing
Yeah.
changed. So it's like, are you as big or as I don't know the word I want to use. Is your presence that big of an impact that things can't move on without you? And the answer is no.
Right. Right.
So I mean, like, yeah, I understand where DC is coming from. Like, that was messed up. Like, don't come in here and then just run out
Mm-hmm.
because you could.
Yeah.
But also, like, bruh, like, state what it is. I didn't want to be here. My stomach was hurting. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
I left.
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. It's like, it's
The disappearing act was just made it
like be
confusing.
real with them. That's what like ultimately they was like DC was saying. But
Mhm.
the other two guys, Carlos Miller and Bean, was like, it is what it is. They're looking at it on your part.
Mhm.
But that's one thing I like
I'm
about
gonna delete
them
this.
guys is because they speak freely.
Yeah.
On
Well, there's nothing else to say about when it comes to that. Like,
Yeah,
it's just it is what it is.
I love the way they built their brand too.
Yeah.
Like it's certain people I watch and see how the brand was built and be like, you can emulate that and get some type of outcome that you're looking for.
There's two things left that I've listed.
What you got?
Um, we'll start with Glorilla because that's the easiest one. Glorilla got arrested. There was a home invasion. I believe her house is in Forsyth County, like
Mm-hmm.
here in Georgia. Home invasion. She wasn't home when it happened. The person tried to break into her house. Whoever was in her house fired shots. The robbers left. They called the police to report said home invasion, and Glorilla ends up getting arrested because she has marijuana in her closet, and the police can smell it.
Hey, hey, y'all chill
If
out.
that's not a wild turn of events,
Y'all calm
I
down.
don't know what is.
Go
Like,
on back
I'm
to the room.
calling you because somebody did something to me,
Go on back in
and
there.
in the process, I go to jail. Wow.
You said yeah.
Second thing, she's doing her, and I hate first annual because it haven't hasn't happened more than once for it to be annual. But inaugural
Yeah.
Glow Bash happened in Memphis last night, and one of her pieces of merch that she sold was T-shirts with her mugshot on it. So she did find a way to capitalize off
Mm-hmm.
of being arrested. But she bonded herself out. Um, was able to get to Memphis to do her Glow Bash, but it's a wild turn of events to be calling the police because you fear for your safety because
Yeah.
someone tries to break into your home only for you
That
to
is
end up
crazy.
arrested.
That is the wildest thing in the world because even with the suspicion of it,
Hmm.
oh, we smell weed in here. Like, can't she have it?
In Georgia?
Yeah, like
No.
you can have like a ounce on
She
you.
didn't have an ounce.
It wasn't no. It wasn't no.
It was the weed in her closet. Like,
Yeah.
she buys weed
Right.
or somebody buys the weed. It was more than an ounce, Tommy.
I'm just saying. It's like it was her private property, and they just searching it,
And she went to
and
jail.
she went to jail because her
It,
house got.
you know how it was more. You know it was more than an ounce. It was a felony drug charge.
What I'm saying, it's like, bro, like, can't you just have it in your house?
No, it's illegal. I was so confused by Glow getting arrested in all of this, but if she knew she had certain things at home, she could have at least relocated those things. I agree. And apparently they smelled it. Like it was that much that the
My
scent.
argument would have been, I ain't put that there.
I don't know whose that is. They planted it here when they broke in.
Right.
Take
Had to be there when they broke in.
it with you.
Or leave it.
It's illegal.
Whatever
Take
you
it
want.
with you.
So my question is, because
I'm sure it got confiscated too.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. My question is if weed was legal to have, like you can, if it was, where they sell it,
Hmm.
would that be the case?
No, because it would have been legal. The reason she got arrested is because marijuana is not legal. She was in possession of an illegal
She
substance.
should have put it in a safe.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Can you search a safe
I don't know.
even if you have suspicion?
I would have been like, I don't have the code to it.
Yep. Don't know where the key is.
Most safes don't have a key. It was big enough for the amount of weed that she had.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a key.
Anyway,
Have a code.
man, that's crazy. I thought that was crazy and unfair and a waste of her money.
And then we're running over in time. But last
Yeah.
but not least,
Glow is slow too.
Jay-Z, there's a guy, Ramir Satterwhite, who whose mother is alleging that Jay-Z is his father. So there was one guy that she put on child support back in the day,
Yeah.
um, for being Ramir's father. But she always told Ramir, or somebody's always told Ramir that Jay-Z was his daddy. At the time that she got pregnant with Ramir, she was 16. Jay-Z would have been 23.
Hmm.
Um, Ramir's now in his 30s.
Yeah.
Do that math. Um, Ramir's mom did the paternity, like the suits. They found out that the other guy wasn't the dad, which I wish that man could sue her for paternity fraud
Yeah.
because he went 30 some years thinking he was the daddy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in all of this, if there was something that he felt held back by in his life from being Ramir's father, he can be made whole in that situation. I don't know how, but
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. So there was a case filed in Philadelphia trying to get Jay-Z to do a paternity test. That ended up getting closed. They went to New Jersey to try to do it. That ended up getting closed. And then there was another filing in California that Ramir himself has rescinded. And it's really confusing. It's like, of course, the internet is speculating that Jay-Z talked to him and paid him off.
Hmm.
But with all of that, what is the mother hoping to gain for a 30-plus-year-old child?
I don't know. That's weird because on one hand you understand, right? It's
Mhm.
like, hey, who's my dad?
Mhm.
You know. But on the other hand, if you think he's your dad, but you're not sure, how do you find that out? If everybody's closing the case, if all this stuff is happening, what do you do in that situation? You
Mhm.
still have to sound the alarm, but
I feel like I would be like, I guess he don't want to be my daddy,
right,
and I would
most people
move
would just leave it
on.
alone and move on with their life because I mean, like it has to be holding you back on something else that you could possibly be doing. And if you truly believe that he's your dad, it's like, man, you can't prove it. How
Mhm.
would you prove it? I'd be like doing 23 and me.
That's what somebody
Uh,
suggested was that he did Ancestry or 23 and Me and see if there's any Carter relatives
yeah,
that pop up.
right.
Um, I mean, 23andMe and Ancestry are powerful tools. Like I've found someone that we went to college with
Hmm.
is my
Did you ever
relative.
reach out
I
to?
reached out to his dad,
Did
not
you?
to him, but to
Right.
his dad, because his dad was the one that took the test.
Yeah.
Um, and it's I don't know. It's
I'm gonna
just
reach
like
out to him today.
okay, like I didn't talk to him in school, so
I
it's just
I
be like
did. That's why I'm like, did you
nah. I mean, it's cool. I
like
don't
they
care.
stayed across the parking lot from us?
Like it's cool. Like I don't. He might be able to help me fill in some family tree gaps.
Yeah.
I don't know though, but it's one of those things where I just don't know
Yeah. I don't know,
a
man.
lot of my family.
If I was him,
The side that Hubert is on, that's the most relatives that I know
yeah,
is my mother's father's side of the
and
family.
he's on your dad's side.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. You just know y'all
It just
distant
pops up that we're
cousins.
second cousins.
Oh, okay.
That me and his dad are second
Yeah.
cousins. So I don't know.
All right, I get it. Yeah, well, if I was him, I would just, I'd probably let it go.
At 30 some years old, I don't know who my dad is. And at this point in life, there's all of these obstacles to finding out if this is my father. I would take the ancestry approach, see what I can come up with, because all Jay Z can do is tell if it was Jay Z. But all a person can do is ask their family if someone reaches out to you, don't talk back to them. But
Yeah.
if you've done ancestry, you likely want to know something. So I wouldn't just be like, nah, don't talk to me if I had a new result just because you was like, that might be my son.
Well, I think he has some form of mental health issues because it's like this has been going on for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jay Z, my dad, Jay
Like at
Z,
least 8 years.
yeah, and so it's like you haven't gotten any resolve, and it's like, how do you get the resolve? You know, did you ask her? I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping that he asked his mom the question of who ought you have sex with, and if we can't get to Jay Z, let's get to them. You know, why would you be connected to Jay Z? Like, find out all these other stories if you can't get to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, but yeah, I think he has some form of mental. And then also, it could be if Jay Z my dad, I want some of that money.
Oh, absolutely. That's what it would be for most people. But at this point in life, w- in your 30s, if you reconnect, and I look at like somebody like Kirk Franklin, who has the money, the accolades, the fame. Kirk Franklin finding out who his father was more so to put the story together of him,
Yeah.
finding out more information. Like, I don't know you, I don't know anything about you. I'm just trying to heal the little boy inside of me who
Hmm.
wanted to know, who wanted to
Yeah.
be wanted. Um,
But that's the thing. He grew up with a dad. He found out in his late 20s or something that the guy wasn't his dad.
I don't even think it was like I don't know when he found out. I remember like watching the Father's Day like
Oh,
rollout.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking
Oh,
about.
you talking about
I'm
Ramir?
talking about Jay Z alleged
Ramir.
son. Yeah.
Um, yeah, the guy went to court, like had to do a paternity test, found
Yeah.
out he wasn't his daddy. Like that definitely creates a like weird
So that's
situation.
so,
And like I always take this back to you, obviously,
yeah.
for obvious
What's up,
reasons.
Neil?
Um, Tommy spent was it 9 years or 8 years?
Hey.
8 years being someone's father that wasn't his child. And it's it's a difficult position, like, and we don't know what she has gone through because of it, like
Yeah.
from like the mental health standpoint,
Mhm.
because your life as you know it gets flipped upside down when you find out someone isn't your family member
Yeah.
that you thought was,
Yeah.
especially like a parent.
Yeah.
So it all gets really convoluted and confusing when you get into that. But at this point in life, like he's in his 30s, this has been going on since he was in his 20s. What is it that he hopes to gain? And how long do you work at this before you're like, nah, I'm never going to find out the answer to this?
Yeah. And it's like you don't I don't feel like you have to put it on like the you just don't think about it or don't care about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like don't allow it to be like you going in 8 different places today, get somebody to make him take a paternity test.
Because you've done California, you've done Philly, and you've done, I believe it was New Jersey.
You doing all these places, and everybody's saying no, we're not gonna do that. Um, Figure out a different way.
And it's not just him. It was him, his mom, and his godmom. Like his godmom, you don't even have a place to petition for anything.
No. So it's like man, like I'm at the point where man, just give it up. It is what it is. You'll figure it out if you need to know.
Like, do you think you're gonna be dancing beside Blue?
Like, what is it? What it would like? I wish he would be like, hey, this is what I want. This is why I want to know this. And if he gets an answer, he gets an answer. If he don't, then leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And it's crazy to say that because I think everybody should know who truly was there, like how they got here.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak. But if you can't get that answer, you just can't get that answer.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, really, me knowing who my parents were and having relationships with both of them means so much more to me now than it did when both of my parents were alive. Like I got my mom, but missing out on my dad or my dad passing makes me lean more on the relationship with my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I think this dude needs to do. Find out everything he can and kind of like, if I'm to find out, I will, and let
Mm-hmm.
it go.
Yeah.
Anyway, is that it?
Yep, that's all I had.
All
Well,
right,
I
man.
deleted the last thing I had, so yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
okay. The butt sniffer.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to talk about somebody
I
getting their
didn't
butt
really want to
sniffed.
talk about it either. It
You
was
just trying
just,
to make something up.
nah, I was trying to make sure I had enough stuff to get to 9:30.
Yeah. Y'all send us stuff to talk about next week.
No, I think I did a decent
Nah,
job.
you did a wonderful. You did a great job. You did way better than me because I got caught up on TikTok.
I'm not Lily. Tommy wrote down, I don't have much, LOL.
And the
That is in my notes.
only thing I put in today's thing is Hulk Hogan died.
And I didn't want to talk about him
Right.
because of the hard
Cause of
ER.
yeah, cause it's like I believe Hulk Hogan was one of those greats that um it's hard to be like, yeah, he said it, but look at what he did before. But like as a wrestling fan, like back in the day, it was Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior for me. I'd run around ripping the shirt, wearing the bandana
I didn't
and
care
stuff
about
like
wrestling.
that. But you hear that and you understand what that meant, and you're like,
It's amazing to me how many wrestlers I can name, and
yeah,
I did not watch wrestling. But
yeah,
that's because everybody around me watch. Like my brother, my cousins. It's
yeah,
you. You need to try Ancestry, see if somebody's on there. He said he
yeah,
tested 7 people and still haven't found his biological father. It's it's like for me, I know who my dad is. Obviously, I know who my mom is.
mm,
But we have so many gaping holes in the
yeah,
story of those that came before them. Like my grandmother's mother died when my grandmother was a small child. The man that raised her was not her father.
yeah,
So it's so many holes, and I'm just trying to fill them. And it's not from a place of we gonna get some money out of this. It's like you just want to know. Like
right. It's fair.
it,
It's your right to know.
it's one of those things where um you I've lost sleep over ancestry.
Yeah,
But not my mind.
yeah,
And it's because like you you see people, specifically white people, who are like, I can trace my family back to 1371. And I be like, bro, we hit a brick wall at slavery.
Yep. All our records get lost.
Yeah. So it's like, what can I learn? Are there any of my family's people who direct descendants are still somewhere in Africa?
Mm-hmm.
Who are these people? Where are they? And it's things that you just may never know. Like, what if you get to Ghana one day and there's a person that looks just like you?
Yeah. It's like, hey.
Way, way, way back, distant cousin on the grandmama side.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't know. So that's why I search, and I can honestly feel the the want to know who my father is if I didn't know who my father was.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, it's like, bro, something's happening and you up against a lot. So what
Yeah.
is it that you want to gain from this?
Right. It's like the chances are, like I don't even know the probability,
Mm-hmm.
you know, from the alleged son,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the same thing with Neil. Neil's a classmate of mine.
Mm-hmm. I remember saying his name
Yeah, and
on
it's like I'm
text.
not gonna tell him, hey man, you need to just give it up. No, keep looking for it, but don't focus on one person. Like
Mm-hmm.
find it, figure out all the information you can find, and figure it out. If that's what you want to do. Now, if it's not, you don't care, then okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Be comfortable with that. But I feel like it's everybody's right to know who their parents are. That's just my opinion. But at some point, it's like, are you still gonna look or just be a better person in society? Anyway, with
We
that
got
being said, guys, we gotta get out of here, man. It's Saturday and it's gonna be sunny today. It's we've been in the heat dome this whole week, man. So it's been hot.
Oh, Memphis has had a heat index of like 110.
Yeah, that's wild. So y'all stay cool, drink some water, drink plenty of water, and
Drink
man,
some
it's
water, mind your business.
yeah. Enjoy your Saturday, man. It's it's sunny outside here, so we're gonna get outside a little bit. And we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us today, and we will see y'all later this week. Peace.